In this video, we'll be learning how to cut and sew this trendy jumbo Ankara pants. I know you must have been seeing this jumbo Ankara pants everywhere in your timeline, and in this tutorial, we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this step by step from start to finish. Guys, I'm making this video with the hope that someday soon my videos will start going viral because my videos have not been moving at all. My views have not been encouraging, but I'm making this video with the hope that one day my videos will start going viral. Now, the method we'll be talking about in this video is the method that works perfectly for one size fits all. If you want to start sewing this Ankara pants for sale in large quantity, this method is the perfect method for you. This method works for like from size 6 to size 22. So if you are considering making this style in large quantity, just watch this video from beginning till the end so that you will understand. Now we are going to be using 2 yards for the body of the trouser. When I say the body of the trouser, I mean excluding the pockets and the band. So you measure 2 yards, you fold it into four, leaving allowance of 3 inches at the back. Just watch what I'm doing. I measured 2 yards. 2 yards is like 72 inches, 72 inches. So except the hip you are cutting for is bigger than 54. That is when this method will not fit. That was why I said this method fits for size. This method is perfect for size 6 to size 22. So I measured 2 yards, I folded into four, I left allowance of 3 inches at the back, as you can see. Because my fabric has pattern, I had to rotate it so that this part will be the up. Now this trouser is going to have band of 2 inches. That was why I placed my tape through like that. I placed two up like that. Then I measured the back crotch. I used 16 for the back crotch. Believe me when I tell you that this 16 will work for size 6 to size 22 for this jumbo pants like this. So just measure crotch of 6, and then from that part come forward with 2.5 inches just like I've marked. Draw it up to the crotch, and then you proceed to drawing the crotch curve, which was what I did. The next thing is on that 3 inches that you've left at the back, deduct 1 inch allowance up, connect it to the crotch, and at the down as well deduct 1 inch, and you are going to connect it upward and stop at the crotch. This is me trying to create like the butt allowance where so that the butt will balance well inside the trouser. You can now cut it out. Firstly, I cut out the crotch. This is back crotch now. Open up this side, and then I cut out the back, and I'll open up that side as well. Now the next I will do is to measure the length. With the 2 inches inclusive, I have 47 here in total, and 47 is perfect for however tall you are. I think 47 is perfect. Then at the front, I'm going to be deducting it with 1 inch. So just pick the first two and you measure 1 inch inward. Connect that to the crotch because front is supposed to be a little bit smaller than the back. This is center front now. The next I will do is I went downward with 2 inches. I'm trying to reduce the front crotch. Now you know the front crotch is always smaller than the back crotch, so I made it shorter with 2 inches. Now we are done with the back. I just pushed it downward and I proceeded to cutting the pocket. For pocket I used length of 7, and then I measured 2 inches inward. I'll be cutting out the pocket. I marked it out, then cut it out. The next after this is to cut the pocket itself. So to cut the pocket, I'm going to be using measurement of 12 by 12. You can as well use 13 by 13. You can use 11 by 11, depends on how wide you want the pocket to be. But in my case, I cut out a fabric that is 12 inches long and 12 inches wide. I cut out two. After cutting it out, you'll be placing the mouth of the pocket that you've cut out on your trouser on this piece, and then you're going to trace it out again so that the pocket the pocket mouth in the trouser can align with the pocket itself. I hope what I'm trying to say is clear, and that is it for the cutting. I'll be cutting the band later after joining so that I can be sure of the measurement, like I can be sure of the measurements that I'll cut as the band. Now to start sewing, you face right side to right side for one pocket, and then you sew the pocket to the trouser. You flip it open just like I'm doing, and then you fold it. Just follow what I'm doing. It is a very, very simple process. I realized that I've not introduced myself. My name is Oluwato saying in case this is my first video that you're coming across, and consider subscribing to my channel. So I pinned it down and then I flipped the pocket to right side facing right side, the pocket itself. So we are going to be sewing across where my finger just ran across. And when you are done sewing, you flip it back outward. And after flipping it outward, you just notch that part so that the pocket can come out very well. And you repeat the same process to the other side of the front, and basically that's it. So I'm going to say it again. Face the right side of the pocket to the right side of the trouser. Stitch that 7 inches. Then flip it to the other side and fold the pocket into two. After folding the pocket into two, face the pocket. You can pin it down after folding the pocket into two. Then face the pocket right side facing right side, and you stitch across that part and stitching across. Then when you are done, you notch and you flip the pocket back to the other side. So that is it for the fixing of the pocket. The next thing is to join your front crouch. You put the two front pieces together, right side facing right side, stitch across the crouch from up to down. And here we are at this point. This is what our trouser is looking like at this point. The next thing is to join the crouch for the back. So stitch across the crouch from up to down, and when you are done doing that, the next thing is to shape. Now to shape, you are going to open up the back panel like this and put the front panel on top of it, making sure that right side is facing right side. The next after this is just to shape with 1 inch or 1.5 inch. In my case I used 1 inch, so just stitch from up to down. Like I said, this is a jumbo pant. It does not require a lot of measurement. And this is one size fits all. Then stitch the other side when you are done stitching one side. After that, the next thing is to fold the down of your trouser. So to fold the down of my trouser, I used 1.5 inch because the length I'm working towards is 45, and the length of this trouser unfolded is 47. I'm measuring what I have here now is hip of 54. So this trouser can fit for somebody that has hip of starting like 36 to 54, which means that size 6 to size 22 can wear this trouser. Even if you measure the waistline I have here is 52, because when I measure now, what I have is 26. Multiply by 2 of it is 52. So, like I said, this is a jumbo Ankara pants, one size fits all. So I double folded the down of my trouser with 1.5 inch in total. If at this point you are still with me and you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe, and don't just subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when next I upload a new video on this channel. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So after folding the down of my trouser, the next thing I did was to shape from this down towards the crotch region and then down to the other side. And the next after this is to fix the band. Mentioned earlier that I'll be cutting the band after shaping the trouser. I measured what I have in the waistline, and what I have is 26 times 2 of it is 52. So I proceeded to cut a piece that is 53 inches long and 4.5 inches wide. I cut 53 because I'll be using 1 inch to stitch the band first. So I joined the band and then I folded it into two. I even used pressing iron to fold the edge of the band on both sides with like half-inch inward first before stitching it on the trouser, because the way I will attach the band to the trouser is going to have like an inseam finishing. The joining will not be showing outside, and I stitch the pockets down on the trouser so that it does not just stress me when I'm fixing the band, just the pocket side on both sides. And the next I did was to sew the band. I just put the trouser inside the band with like half-inch, and then I stitched it round. I left like 1.5 inch opened that I did not stitch. This is where I'll be passing the elastic through. And to know the quantity or the length of the elastic that will be enough, just fold your trouser into two like this, and then you fold your elastic into two as well. This same length of when your trouser is on fold and when your elastic is on fold is perfect for whatever you are trying. Like, however the wideness of the waist is, just fold it into two, fold the elastic into two, and pass your elastic into it. I hope what I'm trying to say is clear. When you are done passing your elastic, stitch your elastic very tight so that it doesn't lose inside the trouser. And when you are done stitching the elastic, you just stitch that 1.5 inch that you left for the elastic to go through, and basically that is it for the cutting and sewing of this trouser. I hope this video has been helpful to someone. If it has been, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you have any question, kindly ask me down in the comment section. And after all being said and done, this is me rocking my trouser. Like I said, this method is perfect to sew for size 6 to size 22. I'll be making several tutorials on jumbo Ankara pants like this. I will soon upload the how to cut and sew a trouser like this with two big under pockets by the side instead of this kind of pocket. And I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to check out these videos that are showing on